But we start with the Madeira Rally. Counting for the European Rally Championship with the Pearl of the Atlantic as the stage, the Madeira Wine Rally presented an excellent list of participants, with Portuguese drivers in the limelight. Fernando Perez won the first 5 stages of the rally and took the lead. The Peugeot 306 Maxi, driven by Andrea Lopez, worked wonders on the Madeiran roads and assumed second place at the start of the race. With 7 stages still to run, the difference of only 5 seconds existed between him and the leader. César Baroni, driving a Toyota for the Italian team Grifone, occupied 3rd place, but with 7 stages run, this driver found himself 17 seconds behind. The favourite to win was Patrick Snijers, with an excellent record of 2 wins and 4 seconds. But he was running in 4th place, the same time as Roy Madeira, the Portuguese driver, now disputing the World Rally for Toyota for Grifone. Andrea Aghini, a 2-time winner of the Madeira Wine Rally, was 6th overall, 28 seconds behind, complaining of the Ford's lack of power. The Renault Clio Maxi of Pedro Azeredo and Carlos Macedo fought for 2nd place in the Formula 2 category, with Peugeot no longer in range. This driver was followed closely by the Megans of the Italians Enrico Bertoni, the current leader of the European Championship, and Gian Marino Zaneri, occupying 10th and 13th places. It was a troubled run for the Ford Kit Car, driven by Bruno Thierry. He was in 13th place with some modest times. With his Ford running perfectly, Perez continued untouchable at the top, gaining more time over his adversaries. At the end of the first day, he'd won 9 out of the 15 stages. A total time of 1 minute 20.48. The big sensation of the rally of the Madeira Wine was evident with Peugeot, consolidating 2nd position overall and 1st in the Formula 2 category. They won 5 of the stages, finishing the last stage with a damaged tyre. By the end of the last stage, they were in 2nd place, 14 seconds behind the leader. 3rd place continued to be disputed between 2 drivers, Grifone and Baroni. The Toyota running smoothly in 3rd for the final stage, followed by Roy Madeira, who was having problems with his Toyota. He finished the first day in 4th place, 6 seconds behind Baroni and 47 seconds behind the leader. Fifth place was disputed by 2 more drivers on the same team. Patrick Snijers complained his tyres were overheating and weren't performing properly. There was some excellent driving on the part of the Portuguese, and Aghini did the best possible in the car available to him. Unable to keep up with the drivers in the lead on the first day, he finished 57 seconds behind Perez. The Clios did their best and worked hard to keep as close as possible to the Peugeot in the hope that something might go wrong and give them a chance to take the lead in Formula 2, but they were unable to. The leader of the European Championship up till now, Enrico Bertoni, was driving the Megane for the first time, and at the end of the first day had to be content with 9th place overall and 4th in the Formula 2 category. He complained of high temperatures that made the rally particularly difficult. Thierry, with the Ford Formula 2, didn't make it to the end of the first day. He broke down. We talked to Fernando Perez. He said he was satisfied and he thought that 2 Portuguese leading the list of participants was a great idea. Lopez thought that he would be expected to fight for Formula 2 rather than for victory, but at the moment things were looking very good indeed for him. The second day of the competition. The city of Funchal. Perez maintaining his lead without opposition and increasing it. spectacular performance on his part. Andruzio and the Peugeot continue to put on a spectacular performance too, consolidating their second place. Leading the Formula 2 category, they were breaking the tradition of four-wheel drives dominating the Madeira Wine Rally. But some fuel feed problems with the Peugeot put their second place at risk. In the battle for third place, which belongs at this time to the Toyota of Baroni, it was Baroni and Madeira fighting it out, second for second, over each section. The Portuguese now redoubled his efforts. He had some difficulties in controlling the car, but he never gave up, and got himself into third with 10 stages to the end of the rally and a second between them. He was trying hard, so too was Patrick Snijers. He closed in on Madeira and Baroni, managing to overtake them both and getting 5 seconds ahead of them. A glimpse of the excitement yet to come. Not losing out to the men ahead was Aghini. 6th place, 6 seconds behind Snijers and 1 minute and 17 seconds behind Perez. Carlos Macedo and Pedro Azeredo were running 7th and 8th respectively with 1 minute between them, but problems arose with Macedo's car, forcing him to give up, and with the Clio's motor broken, he allowed his teammate into 7th place, second in the Formula 2 category, 3 minutes behind the leader. Judging by what Renault Portugal plans for the Megans in 1997, giving Peugeot a run for their money, Baroni and Zaneri could be considered something of a modest effort. The fastest of the Megans was slower than the Clio. Fernando Perez was the fair winner of this event, never giving his adversaries a chance. And with much more experience in European rallies, he really did go well. 17 years ago, a Portuguese won the rally. For that reason, the victory was very sweet indeed. A total time of 3 minutes 14.22. 3 sections from the end, the problems for Andruzio's Peugeot. Fuel pump and steering getting worse, forcing him to retire. And when the Peugeot went out, Madeira assumed second place, not giving it up right until the end, finishing 40 seconds behind the winner. An excellent result for him in his first Group A run. Third place went to César Baroni. He never stopped giving Madeira a fight, but the Portuguese driver was in excellent form and won over his teammate with a 4-second advantage. Snijers finished 4th, 41 seconds behind the winner. And Aghini came in 5th. So, with Peugeot out of the event, Azedo assumed command of the Formula 2 category and took victory there, with second place going to Baroni with the Megane.
É ano de luxo para o automobilismo em Portugal, Rio de Madeira, ganhar Rally Portugal.
It's been a great year for racing in Portugal. Madeira won the Rally of Portugal, we won the Azores, and now the Rally of Madeira. Fernando Perez was a very happy man indeed. The Madeira Rally had provided some great rallying and some great scenery as we looked down on the clouds from the mountains.